Hi, I'm Jason Banich from the Midas Mentoring Program, and today I'd like to thank you for taking the time to look at these testimonials of people that have undertaken this program and reached great success by using it. I'm joined today by Chris Dunn. He'll tell you a little bit about himself, and in a moment I'll ask Chris some questions about the program. But first of all, I'd like to just welcome Chris along. Chris, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks, Jace.
Mate, do you want to tell us a little bit about what you were doing before you were a personal trainer?
Certainly. I'm a sheet metal worker by trade. I was probably working between 50 and 60 hours a week and wasn't really taking that much home for the amount. I sort of put it in maybe 500-600 a week at the most.
Okay.
I'm now in the personal training field and I'm working half as many hours and making twice as much as what I was as a sheet metal worker.
Yeah, sounds right, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Mate, the other thing you should know about Chris, I actually used to train you. I was your personal trainer there at one stage.
That's right.
And you know, Chris, you basically just went and did your personal training qualifications. Is that right? So you went and did that, and what did, straight after that? I remember you came to me and said, "Look, I wouldn't mind just getting into the personal training field and starting my own business without really having to work for a gym or start off on $20 an hour or whatever it may be." Can you tell us a little bit about what you did? So you finished your qualifications and you approached us.
Yeah. Well, I sort of looked at it realistically. If I was going to go into personal training and work for a boss, I would have been making less than what I was in sheet metal. So I didn't really want to go backwards in life. But I had a passion for fitness, and the only way to go ahead really was take a gamble, not ever work for a boss, and just back myself and run my own business as such.
Yeah.
Hard call, but now I look at it long term, it's definitely worth it.
Definitely worth it.
Yeah.
So, it seems like the key there is that you kind of went and sourced out. Well, obviously, you looked at a few different options. You didn't just come straight to us, but you looked at a few different other franchises and that kind of thing out there, and you decided to go with us. But the main key there is that Chris actually just took action and decided to seek out someone who's done it before him and done it well, and grab the systems which we offer in the Midas Mentoring System. So, mate, straight from being qualified straight into having a system and to where you are now, can you tell us what that's been like, the journey?
It's been really good. I mean, there were the hard barriers and the breakdowns like any job, but what I figure is you can either work for a boss or you can work for yourself, and it's going to be hard either way. But the systems Paul and Jason have created, they're so simple to follow. It's just so easy to follow, and if you put all the systems into place, it's impossible not to get it right. You can't go wrong with it. So I'd highly recommend it to anyone as far as systems go, and definitely back yourself and go with your heart, for sure.
So yeah, like Chris was saying, there's always going to be that challenge. We don't pretend like it comes easy, but using the systems, using the methods that we've got, you're bound to reach success without a shadow of a doubt. So you've experienced that, Chris, personally yourself. Can you tell us now what how many clients do you have?
Yeah, I have 16 clients at the moment. 16 hours of work. Each client's charged out at a rate of $100 an hour minimum.
Yep.
And that's sort of, if you do the maths there, it's pretty simple. $1,600 a week. Take your tax out, generally about $1,000 a week for 16 hours work. 16 hours per week work. So I think that's pretty good going, really.
From earning, what we're earning is
about $500-600 a week with 50-60 hours per week. So it's not that hard to work out, really.
Fantastic. And mate, have you found the systems and the methods easy to implement? So they've been easy enough to...
they're all formatted out on a flow chart, step 1 to step 10. So as I said before, very easy to follow and user friendly.
Okay, great. Mate, well, I just want to thank you personally for taking the time to come and speak with us today. And if you could just leave on one word or one sentence, what would you like to say to anybody out there who may be watching this today and thinking, hey, is this for me? Can I invest this money or time into doing this? What would you say to them?
I think initially with any business, there's always going to be an outlay, and Jason and Paul, they don't pretend. They're not like franchises, they don't guarantee the world. What you put into it is what you're going to get out of it, but I'd highly recommend it to anyone. You know, for the cost of the course, what it's cost me and what I'm making now, that's definitely paid dividends, and I highly recommend it to anyone.
Have you, actually that's a good point. I mean, have you actually made, have you made your money back? Has the course paid for itself?
Most certainly. I mean, I invested X amount with Jason and Paul, about 10% of what I'm making now, so most definitely I'd highly recommend it to anyone.
Fantastic. Thanks a lot, mate.
Thanks, Jason.
Great to see you.
Thanks a lot.
Bye for now.